12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one, I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 7.
Okay. Today is Thursday, and as usual, many people are throwing back. I hope that whatever you are throwing back, looking at your current situation, you are so proud of it. Yeah, man. Because if you throw back and the current situation is still the same as the throwback, then my brother, my sister,
don't throw it.
You need to revise the notes once again. But when you throw back and you know, you can see that Charlie. So some years back, this is how I was looking today. This is how I'm looking. You have to just say thank you to God, move on, and throw more back.
Roland will also do the same.
Yeah, it's like when I see
Roland,
the picture. It's like when I see the picture in my passport.
Roland's photo in his passport today.
Sir?
One day we have to show it to the people. No, Roland's photo in his passport today.
It's my first tip.
Wait, chisel jaw. Like that's a real chisel jaw. No, I'm shocked that when he even goes for visa, they are able to recognize it. They should be say no.
This one,
the consular was holding the passport like this. He will look at his screen, look at my face.
Transmogrification. Transformation.
Transmogrification.
What transmogrify?
I swear, like, it has to expire, Leo. When is that book expiring?
Oh, by this year, the book. Expiry date. 10 years old.
So that's a period of about 1 and 2 years old.
Yeah.
Now, that no. Information they update.
No, you go and take a new photo.
You go and take a new photo.
Yeah. If it expires, you go and take a new photo.
But I think it's 4 years or 5 years. No, 5 years or 6 years.
Okay, Taka 5 years.
Akabe 5 years.
Or 6 years. Oh, I see. Charlie, that's a proper throwback. No wonder you have to put it out there. Scan only the face. Identify this man for 100 Ghana cedis. Anyways, my name is Sammy Flex, and in the studio, you've seen the gentleman already. In Team Do the Solomon, aka Chemo, in Team Do Chambers, Roland Amate representing Shagzi, Shatta Movement Empire, and Roland Report. With our team of producers, Theophilus, the Gosh Desert, and Gerald, we are good. We are here to run through some of the various topics that we have gathered for you guys. Now, we do this with you, so feel free, join the conversation in the comment section. Also, share your views, opinions, and more, so we can run together. Now, let's start with a tweet from Wendy Shea. It looks like this year, I don't know if I'm observing right. Looks like there is some interest for TGMA this year.
same with last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's been same for the previous years.
Oh, last year was when Tilly and
Ungrui.
What is
last year when Tilly and Vida did you
and
Skin
then
Promise and then
Portfolio,
Beam.
yeah.
Oh, and then that's good because for some time I have not been seeing artists pushing for wins like I'm seeing it now.
Yeah. Okay,
Because
I think
today,
there's an improvement.
Today, I've seen Medical going for an interview on Good Evening Ghana, and I know it is for one agenda:
Yeah, for sure. For sure, he will talk
the
about
era and the
it.
TGMA.
TGMA, yeah.
But then times when the artists are even nominated, you don't feel it, you don't see it.
Yeah.
But now, me who interest no. So it
I
looks like
agree.
this year, just as last year was between King Promise and Stonebwoy, this year seems to be between Medical and Wendy Shea.
Well, yeah, it's true.
Because I'm not seeing much from Team Stonebwoy and Beam Nation.
But there, you know they will come.
They will come.
They will
They
but
got me. I would rather say the Black Sheriff.
Black
We
Sheriff
are
too
not-
has gone for an interview and even said they should
The-
give artist of the year
you
to
too, yeah.
Wendy Shea.
And then the Dana Hamilton factor
Yes,
too will play.
the people that are vying for, they should not be complacent about Diana Hamilton.
But I think Wendy Shea and Medica and Wendy Shea, I think, at this point,
Like they are the people in
really
high
front.
contention.
They are in front and they are really pushing to. Yes.
Well, so let's read what Wendy Shea wrote online. Then I'll come and ask my people what they think about the interest, because someone like Wendy Shea, for instance, she has not shown so much interest in TGMA in a long while. The last time Wendy Shea was nominated at TGMA was when Nana Reagan was working with her. Even on that day of the event, she did not go. I remember we used her ticket.
Yes,
We occupied her seats.
We attended for her.
I have not seen her interest, but this year, I don't know who has spoken to her. I don't know what confidence she's walking with, but this year, there, as she's so sure, like the vim in this year's TGMA for her, and the fact that she's even thinking, "Child, my winning artist of the year to cry," and mommy who's a BB Akoso. Well, what is she saying? Let's read that one, and my people will also review it. She says, "I know everyone is aware this year's TGMA artist of the year is me." Like, bam. I know everyone is aware this year's TGMA artist of the year is me. Thanks to Ghana, Shea Gang, media personalities, and to all the artists showing me love and advocating for me to win. I'll urge the fans of SM, Beam Natives, Sack Nation, BYK, Blacko Tribe, and every other fan base to vote massively for me. What a campaign. like MPP going for campaign saying, I urge NDC to vote for us. Hey, that's serious. So what do you think is accounting for that kind of interest
I mean,
that we are seeing, and especially using the Wendy Shea case study?
Yes, I'm not sure why the interest now as compared to some few years back that we were saying that they are losing interest. I think the interest is coming back. I'm not sure what is the
bring back the love.
But yes, I'm not really sure.
So
what
she
is
has
causing
also
it,
shared her nominations and the voting codes. So she was nominated in Artist of the Year, Best Afrobeat Song, Best Afrobeat Artist, Best Collaboration of the Year, Best International Collaboration, Most Popular Song and Album of the Year. Wow.
Yeah.
Charlie, I'm off on the break.
Nice one. Yeah, but for me, I think the factors that will come into my head will be many. But the ones that I can easily mention, one will be the Grammys.
Okay.
What happened, the way that we spoke about it, and then the relationship between Grammys and then the TGMA. I think it is something that is influencing what is happening now.
Okay.
You see, because we were saying that if you really want to win an award or to be part of Grammys or win to be called a Grammy nominee or nominated artist, you should also have interest in our local award schemes. Yeah. So for me, I think it is influencing the way that they are now patronizing or putting themselves in the award scheme, so that you cannot use it against them if tomorrow they want to go for the ultimate in that sense.
And tell them what is their
position in here. Yeah. So conquer your territory and then move to the next level. You can't. You don't have any influence in our space, and you are in our space only for you to go for international award. It will not make sense, or people will even use it against you. And if I take that one out, I mean they are also campaigning to show themselves like they are still in the game, just to get that visibility that they deserve, because they have worked enough for that, and I think it is working for them so far, so good. What she is doing right now, when they say is part of the game, and I think they are learning that yes, it is not just you producing or writing your music, performing your songs, and then you go and sleep hoping that people will come and award you. Now they are understanding that it is political, it is marketing, it is everything that you can think of. So don't just think that after doing your song and publishing them or putting it out there you are done. No, you have to do the other side of things, and I think they are doing it now. They are going for interviews to talk about it. They are pushing their things out there, the records that they hold, the nominations, like when the show is doing, and you can see that there's that resemblance with how Grammys do their thing. That's why I'm feeling that the Grammys thing, the conversation is influencing how they are behaving now. Because even in Grammys, you have to share your works to the people to consider, for them to vote for you. You can even do advert. For them to see that you are in there, you are competing. Yes, exactly. For your consideration. That's the technical word. So I think it is influencing our people, and this is good. It is good for the industry, and this is what we need. And then again, what happened last year is something that we should also take notice of. The PRO's battle, the way they were talking about the thing and all.
At the moment, we've not seen or heard any voice speaking for when they say yes.
Portfolio has employed himself
for when they say this year.
Yes,
he's employed himself.
Yes.
Self-employment.
It's good for him. Well, Portfolio, he's good at that. I mean, he did same for Kempaluta. Now doing it for Wendy Shea, I think it's not a bad idea. It's a good idea, and I support it. So for me, I think the influence or the factors are many, and I love what is happening now. I think people are showing that interest, and I think that's how it's supposed to be. And I love it.
Well, I don't know if you're also feeling same. Here I'm feeling some kind of resurgence of interest in the TGMAs, where artists, especially those nominated in the Artist of the Year, everybody is shouting, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. I deserve to win. I have to win. And it feels good. I'm sure the organizers, when they see some of these things, it will bring back that spirit that we used to have in the scheme some years back. Because those times when TGMA released nominations, hey, social media everywhere will be colored. Obie positive flyers. Obie positive flyers. Share for me, vote for me. But it's here, but thank God this year as an action kakra.
Well, it has been the same for the past few years. It has been the same. Sometimes it starts slow, and getting to the D-Day, you see people putting in some lots of effort and much campaign. I think 2 years or 3 years back, we saw one with Black Sherif that even at a point where I'm talking about the year that he won the Artist of the Year. Yes, at a point people felt at the Black Sherif non-pair because whilst his competitors were busily running from one media house to the other campaigning, he was not even in the country. Until a week before the event or 2 weeks before the event, he came into the country and back to back started doing PR and calling for people to vote for him and all. I like how people have come to understand that there is politics to it. unfortunately, you can't take it out. Whether you think it is fair or not, whether you think the politics is necessary or not, unfortunately, it has come to stay.
Okay.
And there is nothing.
I heard Black Sheriff spoke about that.
Yeah.
Where he thinks the politics thing is not helping.
Well, it depends on what you do with the politics, because some people are able to use it to their advantage. Stonebwoy talked about paying people for them to vote for you or for them to campaign for you, whether public or private. He calls it value for value.
Yeah.
That's how he calls it. There are some people that would also say that if you do that, then it is not fair. Then it means that you are either buying or paying for it, which is not a direct translation to the honorary that they want to give you. That is why people like Black Rasta would say, hey, I want to return all my plaques because I felt it wasn't done in the right way, and I had to buy it. I had to pay people for them to vote for me to win. If you think I truly deserve it, you should give it to me. That is that ideology. But there are some people that said, okay, we don't want to be part of the politics because we feel the politics comes with some form of negative energy that they are not ready to go into it.
Okay.
Last year we saw the one between Tilekweni Park and Promise and Father Duchumo of Beam Nation and all. We saw it. At a point you could clearly see the bad blood and you could clearly see the other side of it and how the negative energy was slowly creeping in between people who were once on one table, okay, or who have been on the same platform, on the same table, of which even after shows you see them chatting, clapping, laughing, and at a point they go on air and as a many what is no growing and
even too many
that's so what is no grow me artist name grow dia na come ya na dia award na adanis tournament to nyina ka ho. So there are some people that are not ready and they will opt out or they've opted out. However, for the past few years or 3 or 4 years, there's been a rise of interest among the artists, and I will point it out to the politics of it. Some people have come to understand that, okay, so say you will be more enormous your mom pair. Then the moment the only way you can win now is to tell people that you want it. And the louder you make, the better your chances of people coming to vote for you. Yeah. Whether you are the one paying them to vote for you or they are the ones voting for you willingly. Because you can pay people to vote for you and I can tell you they will go and vote for somebody else. Yeah. So for me, I think people have grown to understand that, okay, there is politics to it. For when the shade here, I like how she even put her statement. There is no better way for her to have put her statement. Because you see, unfortunately, she had some part of her fan base in other fan bases. Yeah. Yes, she has part of her fan base.
She has some support from some quarters.
From some quarters. Yeah. And one quarters or one place that she is very strong, or senka obia and kebia nye other people na kahwa and kahodi confirm the SM camp. Fact. But I say oda sorry ya SM4 kasa nyene desa. Yeah, SM4 kasa nyene.
SM4 so anya divided attention between medical
and when the show.
But the principal has declared for medical. So now there's no argument.
There may be no argument, but you see, fans are fans. Same way they may agree with you. So okay, you say we should go right. Let's all go right. You definitely get some people who would say let's go left.
Okay. For sure.
And normal. So for that, I wouldn't be so sure or confirm and say the principal says we should go right, so everybody would go
majority right. Will go
majority
right.
Will go majority may go right.
Yes.
But you see, if
They'll
that majority
right.
is not more than the minority that will go and add up to when the shares majority, it will still not yield any result. You understand? So for me, I think say good. She should throw her corn in there. And now, she doesn't or she has not officially appointed anybody to speak on her behalf.
Yeah.
That thing also has become part of the culture now, where people would want to employ others to speak on their behalf. So the maker say it will not last for a long time. That PR thing they drew awards now man for employer, man for in the next 2 or 3 years it is going to die.
Okay.
You know why? Because the people that are going to get involved, are now going to jump ahead of the people that they may be fighting for.
Okay.
You see the PRs that are going to be employed or are being employed to speak on behalf of the artist. They are going to take credit for whatever the artist is going to receive or the artist might get, and it may cause some level of friction or conflict. And none of these two camps may be able to understand, say, okay, this is my position and I should be able to respect your position as that. And it may create star division. Into Ubasha, Ningina Kauna, as at last 2 years, it was loud. Last year, it was louder. This year, how many people, we have some few weeks to the event day. How many people have you seen come out like boldly say, okay, we are having some strong competition for our artists? And the artists are doing it themselves. Table of men, Yamutu. You understand? And even some industry folks that would even want to speak for some artists in Pono. Look at how people went at them. Nino Eko Kasama Dana Hamilton, Sally Denekon say, Nenchieni Ahoma. Sally Denekon. And so some people are now very reserved. Okay, if you, the artist, you want it, let us hear your voice and we will follow suit. But when you keep quiet, then you know that, okay, perhaps you are not so much interested. And we have people like that in that category. There are people that are laid back. There are people that will employ others to speak on their behalf. And there are people that will speak themselves. When Ishe is speaking for herself, because Ebia, she unofficially, or employee will be a bad portfolio is championing it for her. So, and so, all the same, let's wait and see how it goes.
Okay, so may the best win. Best campaign also would add up to your win. So look sharp. Those who would want to employ others to do the talking for them. Sammy Flex, we have the template. So if you want someone who is very good, I can even recommend someone for you. You just show up. And I can tell you, go here, go here, go here, go there. And the people will deliver expertly for you. But for now, the artist Nagata the center stage.
Yeah.
And they are doing their own campaign. This year, say, spokespersons now say omo answer them pie enti o mate but do chumwa ho stone boy ho ba say e bia this year vim na kasa no e shede ni omo hu say this year is not our year and today ye nya em ba ko na say yeah
this year nya omo year
maybe they are saying that
when the PRO has said say even 2019 the enekra na yam farm ye can see enekra no ma track omo say this year omo je no
that we no dey kasa.
Okay.
So yeah, look sharp, do your campaign, and let's see what will come out of it. Meanwhile, legendary music producer and musician Zapp Mallet is not a happy person. Zapp for some time has been on and off of the music industry. Some time will come, you will not even hear anything about him. At that point, I even heard he went abroad small, but you see the abroad thing. So he went abroad small, went to hide himself small, and came back into the music industry. Now, one of the interviews that I watched from him, he is talking about how the music business in the industry is not structured, no strict rules, no strict contracts. Therefore, anybody at all, especially the musicians, can just wake up, take any decision, and they don't think about what it will mean to the other person. As much as they feel like this is what they want to do, they will do it. Whether it is good for you or not, they don't mind. They will just do it. And he has been complaining. He spoke on Max TV. I want us to listen to him carefully. And after that, we come to the studio to analyze what exactly his cry is about before we move on to the next business. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Zapp Mallet.
There are lots of hit records. What relationship with these artists that they are living off some of these hit records now today, because we are things that sometimes will be nice. Say, well, maybe will be a bit sound or bashful because creativity and a be an pan point to me. Do you think people are ungrateful?
What will you do when suddenly your biggest artist comes and says that he doesn't like other songs that you did again.
Come again, what did he say?
Your biggest artist that you produced has come and said that he doesn't like all the songs he did again. I've got him.
He doesn't like it.
They are old. He has parted ways with that life. So he should no longer, he doesn't want that life.
Wow.
He doesn't want those songs again. So he doesn't want to get near that kind of life again. So he's not.
Why do I get a feeling you're talking about Lord Kenya?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would have mentioned his name. You think I'm afraid of him? No, I would have mentioned his name. And how do you feel as a human being, as a creative person?
You feel hurt and very bad because I feel say your baby did do sikano ejuma na ya mo no we say won't pay bill.
You know, sometimes it can be sad. Say, you know, so today, you know, and then all the things going on when you went film. And I say, oh, you know, from now, it's taking me out too, in a certain sense, because the work I did now, you film, you know, all the things I put in it are kind of. Ayakwa.
What's your relationship with him like?
I hardly hear from him. We hardly hear from each other. We hardly speak. We hardly hear from each other. I don't want to talk about it. He's not alone. I mean, there are a number of them, but you don't have to speak about it. I mean, it doesn't get to me. I've lived my life. You know, I'm older than him. I'm older than all the guys I work with. Mostly, I'm older than them.
But how did you take it? No,
he didn't really tell me. That's what he declared on everywhere. He declared that's what he declared on air everywhere. Son was declared, son or can.
Oh. Wow.
Your kind, you know, not just say it's a well-known fact. Anyway, I need Adam Gracia now made building. It's a well-known fact.
A Throwback so wama wabriguana.
Yeah, in a certain sense. In a certain sense.
Lord Kenya ma wabrigu.
In a certain sense. Don't make it a headline.
Oh, there be because I mean.
Oh, well, at least the work came out. Everybody appreciated it. That's the most important thing for me. You know, it's on record that it was successful. Whether he would ride in it or not, and then announce him. He should take it, and it's good for him. You know, in fact, sir.
I say I'm funny, sir.
Yeah.
But I can be funny, sir.
Oh, but funny, sir. It's life. It's life. It's life.
Wow.
It's life. You have to sometimes. Life can be very bitter.
Yeah.
It comes with so much bitterness, but sometimes you have to bite into it. Most of these things because of peace, because of arbitrary, because you fight for arbitrary every time, because for your own good, not even for the other person. No. When I'm fighting for forgiveness, not for the other person, but for your own good. I do the show more. It kills. You can't have a human being stay rent free in you. A whole human being, and then damn
yeah.
Damn no, but tell my friend went free. No, you kill yourself. You kill yourself. So I'm not, you know, I've come to do my calling, and I was, God willing so good, I was successful. And you know,
So sound engineer be Eric advice be na de be man obi wa na we to no ho esi ho say artist we the on na or pour into that artist that advice be na de be ma sa nipa no.
Oh no, you don't. Well, if you want to do that, do it, but you have to know that people change.
Change.
Yeah, the only problem you have is when you don't change, or you don't want to see change, and I change everything. Yes, I know. So people change. Yeah, changes happen. And
all right, so that was Zapp the Giant Mallet, who obviously is not a happy person. Zapp said wa bregu. I said Lord Kenya, amana bregu. Because Kaya Bonyumegu and Kabadis time be on ye very active, on ye fully active. Nanka oha nanka kakra betum nanka at least anya gamrozu de on your more level na almost sure fine. But say you mean nani a share free system here say you grandma embopi. Charlie. But Zapp, is he having a solution to this, or is he gonna have a solution to this?
Well, solution is Obelusubi,
this one,
but Obetimie Winibi. You see, my point is, and yet Lord Kenya and Kwan on in Ayejuma. You understand? There are some artists aside Lord Kenya. Ebia, in his career, be a lot Kenyan are investing more in him. But it is still not too late, because you see now the music industry and the music business has grown so much that obi edin one hwe ye obi di nani behwe wonyum say kra po a obetime nya share wo.
Yeah.
Odi nani e behwe nyum no kase
Oh yeah, studio na. Oh yeah,
nyum
work na studio na me wo.
Me say
make it
odi nani behwe wo computer so kra wa hwe we claim credit, and it is there. How much more you, the sound engineer, you, the producer, who also now makes a master, perhaps did some level of investment, maybe a studio fee crowd went to that was your also level of contribution to whatever the person did. And actually, I believe, say, some of these veteran musicians like Zapp Mallet, or music producers like Zapp Mallet, they should ask questions, because minim says and could be questions, Charlie. Some of these things are the things that I have done in the past. How do you think in modern day I'll be able to recoup or maybe make something out of it? One first thing I'm going to point you're publishing.
Okay.
And then the fact that you are a contributor to a project, whether the person paid you for the studio session or not, you still have a stake in the publishing.
Okay.
Just get your publishers, point out all the songs that you have ever worked on. And since it is not only Lord Kenya, you can salvage the rest. You can claim the rest. Me say ubekom. No BJ Zapp Mallet publishing.
Hey.
Yes, ubekom. Nazola BJ. No BJ.
Zola Beam.
Yeah, ubekom no BJ. And that is what is happening. There are so many people, and you see, and you me are now, even with Lord Kenya, you me say. Ebia non yet
because Zapp actually played most of Lord Kenya's
Ebia
from Sikaba album
on your executive producer. Fair enough.
He was not.
But you can
Mark Okriku was there.
Mark was the executive producer. Speak to Mark. Okay, the artist says we should not upload it. But at the end of the day, a woo investment. You also decide. The artist's decision is not based on business. So you can argue it out. Because a woo investment now why? And you need to make something out of it. So if the artist says, okay, on pair, you can still upload it on TRC on Vancouver. On TRC on Vancouver, because unless
you're uploading it as who?
No, you upload it. Mabel, you are the executive producer. The song belongs to you. But the artist is a performer on the song. He has a stake in it. So whatever it is, and and the more you...
But once again, it depends on what agreement or contract.
No, I am talking about in a case where the songs, because we know so many songs that artists been a toy, but the songs rather belong to some people.
Yeah.
So it means that was the contract, that was the agreement.
It may say, if that is the case, then Zapp should be able to speak to Mark for them to re-upload those songs. Whether the artist likes it or not, because they have huge investment in those products. If at the end of the day, more recoup whatever investment, now more percent more artists ne share man according to whatever agreement that you guys have. Not still also on pair. You can give it to charity.
Charity say no, my son me a charity. Why charity?
No, like in worst case scenario, because if the artist would want to drag you to court, the moment out in Sabekane, the profits and now the royalty there, or Obenya case. So if that is the if and on a seminar, just let the artist know, say, hey, yes, you had a stake in it. It is your name. But it is my investment as well. And for me, I did not do that investment based on your feelings. So I did it based on me business knowledge. Say, okay, in the next 10 years, this is the amount of money I want to recoup from it. If the artist still wants to stand by it, then the artist would have to pay you off.
Okay.
It is just like having shares in the company. So the rest of the shareholders can either buy it at the same value. And they can't negotiate or they come to me increase the price. That is how it works. So if the artist is not ready to pay you off whatever investment you've made in their songs, no, sorry, no, Koka say, oh, gone were the days when an artist can wake up and say, oh, massacre me to be, and you put your hands on your head and cry, especially when you are an executive producer. No. and see wow. You can battle it out, upload the songs, exploit it to the last degree, to the last tone, and get whatever it is, provided you are not cheating the person.
Okay.
If you are not cheating the person, whatever royalties that there is, I will recouping. So nipa neba would any not long ago Apietus any 55 any had the same problem.
Yeah.
155 thought the songs belonged to them, but Apietus had uploaded the songs not original. So you one share your own. If these veterans do not ask questions, this is how they will always complain. When the lady asks the question, say, oh, which of the musicians that you've worked with, that is not the way to go. That is not, if you want
nobody is under any
obligation. And sorry to say, these people will go hungry and die. And it will bounce back to our industry and it will create a negative impression for us. So we should rather educate them. So, okay, maybe some of them may be ignorant about how things work now. It still doesn't stop us from telling them, say, no, you guys should ask questions. It is either his money is going to the black box, and now say Obia uploadi and oje. Once our Lord Kenya knew me or car say, Lord Kenya say Mobiamboy. People are still playing as we speak.
Yeah.
People are playing as we speak, whether you like it or not. They are playing. So if Gamro is taking royalties for music collection, definitely Ewom. And if your publishers are strong and are working as a producer, which is Zapp Mallet, you don't need, they will go and collect it for you. They will go and collect it for you because it is part of the songs that are being played and they are collecting royalties on it. Yeah. Zapp should not be so pained. If yes, he produced majority of Lord Kenya's works, that is fine. But is Lord Kenya the only artist Zapp produced? No.
Okay.
There are other artists that he worked with. There are so many of them. What is happening to his publishing as we speak? That is the major question that I was asking myself when I was watching these videos. Say, Papa, now publishers, they no more yet. Because if that is the case, you will not go and cry about Lord Kenya say wasakra. Because the number of artists that Zapp has worked with, any hits I will make you work chroma in. Yes, Lord Kenya forms a chunk or a huge part of it, but others he can also make something out of it, and he wouldn't have to feel pain about Lord Kenya leaving him or something. There are other ways he can exploit all
the pain is stemming from the fact that Lord Kenya was his biggest among all the artists that he worked with. Maybe at the time Lord Kenya ranked biggest.
I understand, and I make from the beginning. Make says some of it. Obelusu.
Okay.
Others he can salvage what is rest or what is left and get something out of it.
Okay.
Yes, Abia Lord Kenya at the end west to west. Abia depending on the agreements that he had with Mark cannot do without Lord Kenya's consent in that manner.
Okay.
That's fair. Inti Abia said no Obelusu. But how about the other artists that you work with? Because who can say who claim publishing and now they can't say anything. In fact, even in your name for years, ne crown. So kasa o pemanson kra. Obetimi atwiomu nyina de akokota akwaji nyina.
That's true.
And it is part of the game. It is part of modern day of doing music business. Nti ene se oti se obi ato Lamborghini, obi ato Rolls Royce, obi ato chain, obi esidan, obi ato cars we are. Don't be surprised too, because the new ways of doing music business is more than what it used to be. And I make a no be the any be share one more computer so cry o makes a master. No catch us so ye intro if I chorus neto asa
I contribute.
Credits na ni dimbo ho.
Well, we still wish Zapp Mallet well. At the moment, Chemo Mudi AI Bobby T. Zapp, the market can have Regiment. I don't know.
Or no bed joining. He said, or bed joining. And me, I'm joining, but as or joining, yes, they all can be. I mean, as I cry, a bit free no, or no, they're not wabon. Yeah, better so I will be.
We say we are my AI now.
And because Mr. Robo, Uncle Zapp didn't be mammy.
And they're chicken. I
I think they all can. That's what it is. I mean, it's sad, but you see, if you want to chase it by going to court or doing other things, so that some way you get tired at some point. And anything I think all kinds of sad, but I will agree with Roland and say on working with publishers, online publishers especially. Yes, CD for cassette for now. At least what is in the system, he should benefit from it. If he has not done that, presuming say be aware that anything he was specific about, and you might be a free system, but so he should do that, and it will help at least, or he will get something from the works. Why I walk out a month for who said he did good job, and people are enjoying it, and as a creative or as an artist, he has to benefit from it. With say only free money there. There are a lot of technicalities in there, and so it will be follow up. Those things will pop up, and sometimes you get tired following them, unless if you are when you come ya a lawyer be or non so pay be a be come say me a lawyer can be say come here my friend say Uncle Zapp mami me juma we no na bibi ba me tuma nya bibi atafre enka sa na nkebeko enti no. For me, I think he should do the publishing thing if he hasn't done it. If he has done it, there it's an emotions or sentiment be or expressive based on the AC. Because at this point in it, was secure that publishing issue, ni other stuff no. Into the can they went to me and because obi at that sorry say hey me enyum no cry me pet. Me be money free ho and all those things. Like Roland said, enyum bi ho also umpo by Crawford I publish it and I say or they are two stores so did who me say the shock of my life akobia or the great ampon nyuma kwakotoa or Isaac Ampon. That's the name. That's the name of the artist. You person upload sanyum no in the name of Great Ampon, the legitimate owner. No. They are telling us no, we should go and fight. We should go and fight to get that song out before we can publish it. And you know,
or no send the same.
Isaac Ampon said na enumni Great Ampon featuring Isaac. Isaac Showboy. A song a Great Ampon a trauma Isaac. And kwana kadini mi no boom. Indeed. Isaac Ampon. Instead of maybe a Great Ampon featuring Isaac and I say Great Ampon and Isaac there be Wakabum. So the musician name is Isaac Ampon.
See, the system has registered that.
So now Great Ampon wants to upload a song. They are saying no, it's not for you.
Yes, it's not for you.
And you guys are struggling to find him.
Well, very well. Like we are struggling to get him, and I followed for a few times. And I'm actually they are now brena here can wasem, and especially when Bibi ni who sana. Oh yeah, back me no, and I say what bre. Exactly. And you know, yeah. By sa you know Isaac Ampon issue in particular, no, I'll go back to it. Just say. At the time, no, now I my break but I'll go back to it and resolve that issue. And I think a lot of, especially our old musicians, you know, almost faces our problem. And go for be upload with different names. Say all the onion go to then the distribution platforms will be telling you say the song doesn't belong to you. On say YouTube, the man is simple. There's a simple way to petition them to clear it for you. But the digital stores and the distributing platform no a bit difficult to go through it, and what they require from you for them to take action also, and also sign some way.
So more no, they distribute it to different stores. So when you want to dispute, then it means that they now have to go to each store to go and rectify that. By YouTube na baby fako. Until ba yen kwa okay bra yen ka. O say o dia we say dia okay then e chere ni ayama mo. But we na happen na e be a distro kida or call Apple Music oko these oko checking in na say yampa. It's very complex.
Yeah. So issue, I think going forward, some of us, we have to dedicate our time
to enter
into that conversation and even take practical steps to solve it for the music industry, especially the old artists now. They, instead of them benefiting from it, some people somewhere.
I think recently I even heard Samuel Owusu also talking about
but
the same
they say
thing.
almost,
That some people uploaded his songs, and now when he even wants to re-upload, the system is telling him no, you can't.
And all those
Lucky Mensa, there's one guy that says he's part of Lucky Mensa's team, and also complain about the same thing. Even said recently there's been a revamp in his career, much you see more appearances. Yes, some of his songs, cassette days, so they need to bring it back and re-upload it. And also, of course,
Atiafaso.
We will go in there. We will go in there and try and resolve it for them. And so for Uncle Zapp, I think the but for now, the immediate solution is you work with the digital publishing platforms. Now, take care of what is in the system. He needs to benefit. Not the Canada, yes, he can share his experience, talk about it, what really happened and all those things. But that is it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether I will call this a sad situation or maybe the industry, like Shatta said, the industry needs to learn and unlearn. Maybe that's how we have to do it. We should know the position where the industry is running into. Then we can also take some pragmatic steps that will surely cushion us in cases of this nature. We will all be fine. So, Uncle Zapp, I'm very unfortunate. I know Uncle Zapp's best friend is Black Rasta. Black Rasta really loves Zapp Mallet.
Yeah.
I know two ways about that. Uncle, cause Black one, Black the name the table. Black for Black Rasta, his songs are still active, and maybe when you check on him, or no bit me fit in, baby, as Zapp Mallet, I create a loophole. Well, in other news, my boy Showboy is also crying. I don't know why my boy Showboy is crying, but looks like you guys have disappointed Showboy. Yeah, Showboy is not a happy person. Showboy thinks that Charlie, I've invested my BBA still. Showboy is even worried that TGMA crowd could not even recognize him. How? Now, Showboy is it Wajai. He says he will never do that kind of investment again.
He will not do again.
His money, his time, his energy, everything. He decided to put it into music. Now, after doing all these things, you guys are not even minding him.
How?
No recognition, no nominations. Like, I said, Mama, I depressed. Hey!
Mental health.
Also, cry later.
Oh, that's cool.
Showboy says he's depressed. Well, that he has been ranting. Bring us some of these tweets. Nafe, you read near Hesene bit me discuss sa story because he's my guy. Chalanya me can be man.
Yeah.
In fact, that is okaso bian can be man cry. Made your back say Sammy Flex there or can be man.
Even America cry.
Oh, but they're more famra. Number one, also saying, I was about to fly to South Africa to go shoot new music videos. And I remembered that no matter what I do, Ghanaians never go acknowledge my hard work. So I quit. This year's focus is to finish my mansion, make some babies, and build a family. Music broke my heart. Wasted all my money on music videos. Promotion and TGMA no acknowledge my hard work.
Shatta House.
I say I depressed. Can't even shout again.
Don't shout. Adamo doesn't shout. Don't shout.
But this is a sad post too.
It's very sad.
Now he comes again and he says, Blacko or Wendy Shea will win the Artist of the Year.
Brago.
This is the reason. Empire will buy vote for Blacko to win.
Market.
That's their investment. MDK is not richer than Empire.
Oh, top.
Empire will win the award for their artists. Blacko is international. MDK is local. Also, if the SM and AMG fans don't vote, all the PR works is waste of time. When the Sheikh can also make a change as the female holding it down, women will vote for her. The only advice I'm giving MDK, buy some votes. If you buy votes, you have a chance on winning. Media PR is nothing but a waste of time if the fans are not voting. And tell your small boys to stop dissing and over-bragging. Small boys to stop dissing and over-bragging. Shoulder is a big song like One Corner, but sense no day inside. No vital lyrics or punchline. Media PR only create visibility, not wins. You can see my advice.
You can see me.
Oh, you can see me for advices. Thanks. Oh, nothing. And I'll say, I keep hearing voices in my head. I see things moving. OMFG.
Get close to Pantai.
Oh my F God.
Hey, and I say, thanks for the support. See you all next year. Boom. And this is free.
I'll join it.
Hey, Charlie. That thing will be easy.
Adanko.
The way I had them in Adanko.
Hey.
You know, there are some people you may think they have been broken beyond repair, so nothing will break them again. I saw Adanko to be one of such people. I felt Charlie or no them. I don't know who I could prison about like why be binti what again? But for Adanko to say he's heartbroken, he's depressed, and that he's not more going to do the music thing, he's not going to put his energy on his match. I said, hey,
make babies.
Shatta Wale has some LPG. Shatta Wale has some LPG now, Bob. Well, LPG told him to go and sell his house to go and win Grammy.
Go and win Grammy.
Hey, and Adanko so no we wasting the sick nyina the ice animal we nyina noko bami she mamu
vanity
Chebo.
Yeah,
Let's give some words of encouragement to Adanko.
Kwabra.
After all, earlier today Lady Rev said words can build.
Yeah,
Please, yes, let's use our words to build Adanko.
Wait cement.
We are now and some no can't about words in this year. Now what Adanko say industry. Oh, one year break here. No, so can't remember will be on your break here. The irony of it. What's industry now more? I feel so can MD Kenyum Nyansen. Now the Nyansen the winning awards. That is like a Kinsolo with that could be. Hey, Joe, let's break it down for the people.
Yeah, Adanko is disappointed and
very disappointed and heartbroken.
And I get it. I mean, but no, from the beginning, why you know so person or more or less music exec.
Oh, back in it, dear.
Later, no, benya interest. Me, I remember said, I mean, him say office na ye didn't come say yeah programming so I make can say me I see say he has the energy, he has what it takes to draw the crowd to himself.
Okay.
The akana ye nenyum na nkasa say people will have interest in the content. And think onye kra o man microphone thronyum man. I think my this our conversation either. Think o me thronyum ne man because all the other elements na ebema yaka say artists and as will be a pully crowd no so show be banner nenyum you or bar said they obey no whole stage in so how a man for I responded to him no or accept content of his songs.
Also be anymore.
Yeah. me putting it it is not what people like. It's not about you having the nyansa womb and bibia. It's about what people like.
Okay.
And you know say omo nipa no omo mpedi nyansa womb omo mpedi nyansa womb. Onka bibia mo matiase. And as omo pedi nyansa womb so omo pedi nyansa womb nye wo na obeka bibia mo matiase. Nti na me so content creation how to get people to love you. I don't tell people do sensible content, do content with all the wise sayings and all those. Do what people like. Do what the audience will respond to it.
Okay.
It's not about the nyansa woman now who say no na ye na this and there be ye the amount for pay. It's as simple as that. And if you know somebody in music industry, what I hate it, or people love it, you should be working with that person.
Okay.
Money, because only the amount for pay. And it's not about the air there and now say the nyansa. It's about the amount for pay. And I think that's what he's lacking. Or say Ghanaians don't appreciate the music neither.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree with him on that. There are others Ghanaians appreciate them.
Okay.
And in fact, the recent one that we can talk of, or we can talk about, Kimpaluta. Ninyumli ba enkofu bi ka say enko baby atonsom o ma say no hwan yehu ye ni say agi baby a
pick it.
Yes, I pick it. People are dancing, using it for content and other stuff. So the thing is, if this is what they want, forget about the Ubiabeka.
They'll come for it.
They will come for it. They will use it to do whatever will make them happy. And so for me, I don't make a chance that say still or not person he should just look for people that can write him songs at amount for pay.
Okay.
And that's the gateway. And with time now, he can even develop the skill to know what people want. And we have very good example in the case of Bullet and Wendishe.
Okay.
Wendishe I confess that say Bullet are guiding on how to write music that people exactly.
In fact, Bullet himself has also confessed
first with
this,
that yes. And Bullet enim nyuma man for pay. What Trona toho adum the boom bibia toho, and it will go like that. And I think that's what Adankon at this point is lacking. It's not like Ghanaians don't love music.
Doesn't mean you were not impressed with Adankon's kind of songs.
And Chime in Ruho, like a new salad wono, mete how some people react to it, and I go like, wow, people want this one. But only yet they may me pay. And can he also win me to those who love his songs? And no any problem. Also, and you know the bar, you won't go far or mobile pay if you not because of the song, because of your personality, because of how you do your things, because of how you present the song, not necessarily the song or more. And Sunday or ma, there's something in that song, the content, and actually or mobile. Almost see another group and some other group generally obiate say anyway the koyi and anyway the there also and they no not work beyond just your core fans, just people who will love you for certain artists that you do, to the general people that will love it based on the general acceptability of a song or something like that. And mo bia say ninyum no nkofu bi tie ninyum no nkofu bi e de ye nema o se ogba omanije omo but omo nye enough for him Adanko to appreciate. And nti no okasa sa no because obinzo or pennyum pa bet me abekasa what are you talking about? Say Ghana for pennyum we don't appreciate you na me there me yema onyum no me nya Ghana ni ana. But the at the end of the day it will end up saying say money enough for him to appreciate it. Appreciate it. And the same way say onyum no so and hit it to that level now the same thing. Even for the people that we see say more a lot of people supporting them, they have a lot of fan bases and all those things, and yet hate it like that. And you too, if you are coming up another one starting music like the Adanko, you face the same challenges. And yet for Bepe. But do you have what it takes to get people to love some of your song in a way that will go beyond your core fan base? The person they are on say o giants so na say ebia still a on free music business in mu or bet me the experience that he has gained obetimi dia coach obi ama omaba be hit he will be proud to say I am the one behind this hit and as I'm the one behind these people making impact in our music industry. I wish him all the best in that direction, but say Ghana for appreciate nenyum there. They don't just like what you are bringing, not that they don't appreciate songs. Yeah.
Well, Adanko, my people have some advice for you. Maybe you can tune your attention here to listen to what they are saying. Who knows? It may be your bouncing back into the industry, and who knows? Babe fat. I'm my favorite starter Sankwai. At the point, ne pick it on. At the point, ne pick it on. I said,
because the kana omudishemu no.
Because that time I cry, my young man and I'm a person.
That's my first person in the bush.
Me didn't hear near man. Oh yeah.
But he has it too. Like
because
the guy he has it.
Hype ne attention.
Just be a onya no. I can't be big.
I don't TGMA recognize no.
Hi. Aden enyom no mo pese ye to no se silendio mo pese
se de mo
kan no enye sa o emfa o Adanko ongosi ni dan za ongosi ni dan you see no it's not about Yamwano or Ghanaians did not patronize him. There's something Ghanaians did patronize him, but they did not patronize what he wanted them to patronize. They patronized what they love about him, and that is Adanko talking. You see his podcast. You see his podcast. Go and check the numbers. Go and check the numbers to his podcast
and watch it.
Ha, Adanko so live. Adanko so live. Go and check the people on Adanko's live. Whenever he comes, he uploads a content or he comes on a podcast. Why do you think he was not going anywhere? Why do you think he was not going anywhere to grant an interview? Why do you think say Obiba say a person interview Adanko e charge no? Because his podcast was big.
Yeah.
His interviews were going.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, Adanko, you saw this. You built a beautiful studio setup where you were giving it to them back to back to back.
But also before the baby out, I saw Obano no because so no.
It's uncommon.
You may have passion for music, but it doesn't necessarily mean say you have to be a musician. Even if you do music, even if you enter even as a musician, there will come a point that you need to accept, say, okay, this is how far my music career can go. And me, the reason why I say Adanko, you see this, if Adanko stops the music, concentrates on other projects, including the podcast, he will be able to discover artists that the artist will make it big, just as Bullet has done.
I see.
Because once our spirits need the rare baby, he has it. He has that spirit. The rare baby to Adanko is not one of the people that can like they cannot fight for themselves. They fight for they were built to fight for others.
Yeah.
Sana Adanko tie. So even if you check his relationship with him and Chris Wado even attests to the fact that there are certain things that he did or he does, and it is Adanko that pushes him. He is that person that Charlie me percent me kwaje $1 million ha. Kwen bia so be push am $1 million. That is why even among AMG problems na buy no matter the misbehavior no put it up, Chris Wado still could not cut him off outright. Because Adanko is that guy. Adanko is that guy that Adanko me pesi etutu form ni raho. Obe tutu form na mo raho. He is a fighter for people. And I know say Adanko ka say okay, he is taking a bench or he is going to the bench not or per se or managing artist. Adanko will be a better artist manager than a musician. And since he has a platform, out to me kasano. Oh, forget. Unless maybe some industry politics, no, of okay, we don't like your manager, we don't like your person, so we may also want to go against you. No? But if Adamko say or take like backseat, not or be manage artist, even when he was in incarceration, artist being offer artist be wanna say na or invest in omumuno.
Yeah.
Didn't we see some level of hype there?
Yeah.
Until some of them started misbehaving or be a fan quite.
Yeah.
Didn't we see some level of attention on Munyai?
I remember.
Even when he was in incarceration, he was able to push Sammy Flex to grant these guys interviews. Nini na as big as your friend said, show-based agenda. The biggest entertainment show, the boys were able to come.
I remember very
have
well.
access. Nini na kahon. And if Adamku says he will get you this platform, he will get you. So for me, I agree. Adamku, go and build your house and make babies. Go and do it because it is out of that. And as a we are, he will be able to calm down and say, let me pick another person and push. And that is where Adamko's glory.
The boys too disappointed him.
Oh, they will.
I'm sure it's the reason Adamko does not want to even try this.
Yes,
again,
they will.
At a point, he thought he could go all out for these boys, but then the boys killed his dream.
Oh, they will. They will because
that time there were no structures.
And there were no
now
structures.
this time around, so Babaka
he
will put those things
yes,
in place.
Because Onoankasa as Adamko and me, I am happy say he did not jump straight into artist management, but he even decided to be an artist for some time. You know why? Because all the mistakes that there is to do currently, I will be feeling why any na. Once our music video here, okay, it is one of them. It is one of them. Oh, I'm flying to South Africa to go and shoot music video. Meanwhile, what's a couch more? Baby, what's in a conference? Adanku studio. Ekasa, you get more views than a video with your flights. Why South Africa? Then where is that? Why is
South Africa not tackle? No confirm mom to
yes, no the and so about the podcast need just our music video. So now where is the sense in the investment? Where is the sense in the investment? Because a investment in return on investment. If I want to near Juma. If I want to near Dibia, now could Dibia now boka, could Dibia now bokana, unyam fasobia, then what is the sense in it? If that is the case, me, I like the fact, okay, why no? He has done the music all round, from writing, producing, recording, going even on shows to perform. When you have good treatment on some point, when you have bad treatment on some point, you show crowd flopping. Until we're feeling in Abby.
Yeah.
So if Adamku says he is going to pick an artist today, he knows all the mistakes that he, as an artist, committed, and pay dearly for it. What I say in this watching, me sure say on cassette Charlie, mami flight ticket now. Neighbor we need a boka be 300,000, 500,000 the Akucha music video for the artist. Whilst if you should get a good creative director, you will be able to do it here, market it well, and you will get your returns. Until no ning in account, so media, if Adamku says he wants to go and make babies, fair enough, incubator, Papa go and do. For medical more remarks in there, that is the typical Adamku that we know. He will never go without a fight. Ning in a depression talk no. Eka ho. He is telling medical sending you nyanse ni. Wow boy nyansa nyom na ye ekosi. Wow boy na eko he. Ono a wa mo onya nomination. Wow boy ya we nya nomination na depressed. No depressed no. As person how to win. Oh yes, signboard. What the be actually quite so uncle. Actually quite. But in yes, sir, there's a way that he can go about this. So, but me, the latter of his statements, the punches and everything, there, I'm not surprised.
Well, let me read some of your messages before we go into the rest of the topics for the day. And Fafali Zanu says, Sammy, I'm also Sammy, but known as Trigger. I'm watching you from out there, so pa. Now, Yaflex says, this is making me remember when I came back from training school that you couldn't recognize me from the first glance at me. Now, Kwesi Jamie said, Brasami, if it is about deserving, then it's simply black. But personally, I feel Wendy should take this to empower women in the industry. Jackie Boatin says, present, say. Sam Olivia says, good evening, big men in the studio, freshmen in the town. How are you all doing? May Allah protect you all and bless you. Now, Cappuccino is also here. Says, good evening, seniors. Rich Lip, good evening, everyone and every two. Gideon is laughing. I don't know why. Sam Olivia says, Showboy should go and sit at one side. Sam Olivia says, Tre abari man no se no ko. Now, Cappuccino says, good evening, bro. I'm sad this evening. The way Shatta is chipping himself so low for big fans to disrespect him is too much. At least Shatta should rest his boundaries. Okay. Cappuccino says, going to their platform for them to disrespect him should rather use that time to come to your studio or phone to have a conversation than giving it to them. Okay. So watch that. Now let's move on and see what is happening on Facebook. And okay, yeah, come reading in boom, then we will know how to wrap up. In another story, I am talking about Fameye, who is asking what I'll call legitimate question to a senior colleague in the industry. And this senior colleague is Obedi, aka Sarkodie. Fameye has been talking about consciousness, spiritualness, and commercialness in the music business. But it looks like when he says it, people don't get it until Sarkodie made a certain post. When Fameye saw the post, he said, this thing, I've been talking about it too, but what has Sarkodie seen before now? He is saying it now. Well, Sarkodie made a post online and Fameye also spoke on 3 Music. So before we can discuss it and discuss it well, let's go into the books. What did Sarkodie write before we come back to discuss why Fameye is asking Sarkodie questions about this statement? Now, he said, music is spiritual. This is what Kinsak is saying, that music is spiritual.
Highly.
Stop playing industry games or you lose your soul. Hey, I say me home. Mommy, I see you because soul is spiritual about me. Just see
kasa.
I say music is spiritual. Stop playing industry games or you lose your soul. Before the lights and cameras, go back to why you started writing. That's what is real. Everything else is just flesh. Hey, mommy break it and get it down. I said before the lights and the cameras, go back to why you started writing.
Why?
That's what is real. Everything else is just flesh. Enti na girl be and now penal. And now person here you magani who say oh Charlie, the boy is on him to Sarkodie says you go back. Because it is spiritual, because then I do buy. Ana Sarkodie person say. Eh bia enyum no. Line na enimu no. The enimu no kosuna ye no because it is spiritual. Ana say when Fameye a call interview or 3 Music ebisa na Fameye say on crown pono. Okay, see, Fameye likes to say that. Okay, see, until the okay, see, can I see the meet me and okay, see any opportunity. Okay, see, no, match now her so no so obeti me at ya. First, let's go listen to Fameye.
And I want to say something. When she was reading the news, I saw the Sarkodie tweet as well. I was so happy about the tweet because but my only problem is me person me won't be so but they say time by now unya sanim dieno about what he said, because me like this on say oh shasya passionately do you want to do the spiritual music, the authentic music for yourself and be going hard, but you see the masses wouldn't allow you. The distraction is going to be there because commercial purposes also wants to hit be now of him, and that's when value in the idea because minimum say like a song like Traveler, it's not for everyone, but tomorrow it will be for everybody.
Exactly.
But can you risk it
Now.
because you would have to invest in a song like this to regardless.
Yeah.
Senya Otina Obi Konwa, it will look like a fine wine. So me person me bisa and say that be no nyasa because don't untumi mbo hate and then the me can say yeah no natural and authentic. Need them me feel the waka no because that's the truth. But person me who say upcoming being starting is hana or you know authentic.
When did that reckoning happen? And I think it's a fair question.
Yeah. I think he mentioned. He also mentioned that if he said that he has his core fans and he releases music, his core fans understand.
Yeah, that's like a song like Traveler.
Yeah, like Traveler.
There are songs like that. You when you are releasing it, you know that this song, it's for some particular people.
Like the song that say Eshitoko Mukrana.
Yes,
those people are the ones who will listen and stream it.
Yeah. Once you can do music for yourself.
Yeah.
Do the music that people need and music that you know. When you say we dear.
Global. Yeah.
Well, Fameye is asking questions, and I think that is the way to go in this world. You have to know how to ask questions about some of the things that you may not even understand them. Let's see if you can also be on the same page with Fameye. Chebo says spiritual and so no the mind.
Yeah, even Fameye, the whole write up coming from Okodepon or what I say in one angle. I like his perspective, like the way or not Tiasia or Chichimun. He wants to say obedi. I say be authentic, be yourself and do the songs. And Fameye is thinking, say yes, I can be myself, do the songs. But I feel that I may lose commercially because what I feel and the kind of song I want to do may not be what the people want.
Okay.
So if you are advising me to be myself, you want me to lose the commercial side of things. And as a musician, as an artist, you live for those moments. The time that you get a hit song, that they will call you for shows that you make money. And you know, at what point, and obedi, and as our realization is it is better to do yourself, do the song that you like instead of doing commercial songs, because there are both commercial songs to be brave. And then I feel now one who say it's all authentic songs and I said there. And how do you even reconcile doing commercial songs and being yourself? That's why I'm saying that for me, I pick one side of the whole thing that Obede was talking about. Being yourself is part of getting the hit song. I think based on Obede's comment or the write-up, he is trying to tell us that when you are yourself, when you are being that authentic, that's where you are going to get the hit songs. But Fameye and Tiasesa, for the hit song, it's like you are doing it for the people. I get Fameye's angle because as a musician, how he does his song, Fameye in particular, you can see songs that he's personally attached to, and you can see songs that he's just vibing with the things that is happening.
Okay.
Telling you to say nothing I get a song or he's in that song. Oshim and no yes I know. But by song be to say Machilia ma award you can see say a vibing song.
Okay.
I say or hona vibe bia bani muna watun ma onimu to say nothing I get. Onimu to say there's some of his songs are Otia you can feel him in there.
Yeah,
you
like
can see that
spiritual.
Yes, you can see that Peter and enyum bi also so say Peter ne family. Enyum bi o Peter say Peter ne ba na I say spiritual na ba na and enyum na o shem no ye bibisa, and their songs are Oshema
Antonio so
and Antonio so
Antonio na no
I think that Antonio na have vibing songs. Antonio na have vibing songs. And you know, Fameye has been able to demarcate that part of him. When to get into that song, when to
Time
just
or your Peter song.
put song
Time or your
Fameye song, time or your Antonio song. Yes, Fameye etimia jet that difference. O names that difference. No, entina obede ebe can say be your authentic self. No, now or Junior say which one is he talking about? When me, I can divide myself into three. When to give them the vibe song that I think people would love to use to vibe, or when should I give the song that me, Fameye or Peter, I will feel it like I am in that song, and it may not be a hit, but that's the song that I love.
Okay.
Fameye to me is added. No, na mani buda obe the question by obe the question me the way I made me say another statement and I say when you chase that this is what people love. Let me try and do same. This is the trend. This is how people are going about it.
Okay.
You will lose your soul. You will get tired. You will. It will not be what you really want.
Okay.
It's about you chasing what you think people will love.
Okay.
And if you do that, according to Obede, you will lose your soul. You will get tired. You may get to a point that Obede to say Showboy, Africa, the Mabremo, I say the Mapen and no amount of more pen, all those things. I think that's what Obede is talking about. If your strategy is that yes, hit songs. And a bema yatiminka and a bema many influence, let me look for a way to get a hit song. In your quest of getting a hit song, doing whatever it takes to get that hit song, you may not even get it. That's the point that he says that you lose your soul. But if you are your authentic self, and you are so, it is so easy. Because you are within your limit, you within your lane. So that's what he will say, that it is spiritual and it is that authentic self of you. Fameye is having issues because he has the three elements.
Okay.
Antonio, Fameye, and Peter.
and all three are demanding.
Yes. And for Fameye in particular, no. Otimiye is I do money na. Yeah, Oma or in his quest to get a hit song, another chasing hit songs, or needs until Obe get tired along the line. Ibeka said you have lost your soul, Sarkodie, because you were chasing something that is so difficult to achieve.
Okay.
But if you are doing it within your limit, or what you feel, how you see music and all those things are a bit easy, so you will not get to that point. And I think. I love Fameye's question, but for me, I know Fameye well enough to know why he's having that confusion or even asking that question, because he has that conflicting personalities. Peter, Antonio, and Fameye.
They are all demanding something from him.
Yes, exactly.
And he has to satisfy
all of them.
Plus, even the people outside.
Yes, exactly. So for me, that's what is happening.
I think there's a perfect explanation to the conversation here, because Fameye himself, for some time, I don't know if you guys, there was a point he started saying some of these things.
Yes.
Like okay, and you na your person.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah, man for entering connecting. I remember
he even said it.
He said now people should not worry him about hit song again. He's going to do conscious music and all.
Time under record label, it is part of reason I was Odijayan because the kind of songs are almost person and yet no so person spiritually no and connected.
I see. Well, Chamo has given us some serious background to this conversation, but Rolando will add a bit to it. Ro.
Listening to Sarkodie's statement and Fameye's questions, it tells me one thing: I am responsible for what I say. I am not responsible for the way you understand it. Because sometimes somebody may be saying something, you may think you're on the same page with the person, but unfortunately, what circumstance, any circumstance is different. So the advice may be conk, the advice may be the best advice, but how far now the be now circle more, putting square pegs in round holes. That's how sometimes it happens. And I may assure say and then I'm familiar Abisa questions because yes, he's seeing say okay, Sarkodie's advice is a conk advice. He himself has even said some before.
Okay.
He connects with it, but you see another bad circle more. He doesn't know where this advice fits for him or how he can apply the advice. And then your friend said worry and then headaches is here. That also goes ahead to say nobody has it figured out. Everybody is doing what they think they can or what they think is right. And if a far. That's all.
Be a try.
You see?
Ma try ma kwe.
Once a Fameye kasan. Or say, father, what about hits be what about commercial songs be I feel no be catch that say any conscious music. We should be ourselves. No. But Okobisa Sarkodie enswa. Obeka Chao say being himself is what got him those commercial songs.
Exactly.
Being himself is what got him those commercial songs. In the Sarkodie, don't know can't send back. But Fameye is seeing 2 or 3 different stuff here.
Okay.
Oh, who is same baby? But Sarkodie can't send back. I send back open a Sarkodie.
Okay.
Because you see, Sarkodie is experienced in the game so much that he's seen people start from somewhere and lose themselves along the line.
Okay.
And here, it is not only Fameye is looking at it from the music release only at was our line.
Okay.
Sarkodie's speech goes beyond just releasing music. There is a reason why you decided to do music. It was either to express your pain. It was either to tell your story. It was either to tell somebody's story. But after getting that particular recognition, now you think that thing is colo. Now you think there is a better way for you to connect.
Okay.
Now you think that, oh, this is what is trending, so I have to join. But unfortunately, and you be an a bit me a trendy idea, or bet me a joining idea a trendy idea farmer. And there are some people that get stuck in the trends that they lose themselves. And brain depression. Obeka just say, go back to the reason why you decided to write. When you find that, you will find yourself. There are some people that have also locked themselves in some label conversation way. They've locked themselves after getting that recognition. Sisia, some people need detect mom, which is the Fameye situation that Chemo raised. When he joined Empire, we know so many people that have gone into certain partnerships and affiliations that their sound have changed.
Okay.
Completely. So this is international. This is global. This is what? This is what? But you see, the truth of the matter is, enyo biya na bekoho. Enyo biya na ni level bedrusa. What if you were not meant for that? What if? So, why don't you do what will satisfy your spirit?
Okay.
What will satisfy your soul? You see, there are 2 things to achieve here. When you do one that satisfies your soul, when you get the public recognition, hallelujah. And you see, Sarkodie's advice, started from the root, which is any song that a musician does, which gets public recognition, onkonko bisa public ne say nyombe na mo pe and I mean you, they do what they like, what they feel in their spirit, and they present it. So why then would you now want to listen? Oh, yes, you sound the same. So because of that, you want to change.
Yes.
Yes, see, Otro one way. Yes, trouble. Boss, brofu, no, to now, Funu,
no, it's not brofu.
One bre, as we said, to brofu. Into Beatro, Petua Mobiatro brofu, man, by force. So on to brofu. You see, there are two things. When you do what you like and you get the public recognition, hallelujah, you are far gone. When you do and you don't get majority of the public recognition, ebia enye. But on the other hand, you will be okay. You will be okay because you tend to enjoy what you are doing. Okay. And when you enjoy what you are doing, sometimes fuck people's opinion.
Forget you'll be
a typical example. HMO artist, AEC.
AI.
Yes.
AEC.
See, there are some artists, especially the ones that they will call the Alte and some few artists, AEC, pure account. You see these guys? Walasi. The kind of songs they do, they may not get the boom recognition like the Sarkodie, the Shatta Wale them so. But when they stand on stage to perform those songs, the level of satisfaction and happiness that they get in their soul is unmatched. So ask yourself, you better just say, oh, do this sound. The sound is not one that you yourself now, then you can relate. 1. 2, it doesn't get the public recognition. And then I'll saw them 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, no pay. First interview, I was depressed.
They're higher than Kubino.
Yes. First interview, I am depressed. Why then don't you go back to the reason why you decided to write? At least that will help you. At least that will save you some level of emotional pain. Because you were not writing for the public. You were writing for yourself. You were writing to express whatever you felt in your system. And you, as at that time, you didn't care what the public opinion was. And if that is the case, do it. If that is the case, go. That is why there are some things that musician be and away a vulgar and away a day. Or back can say that Sarkodie, I remember on your friend saying Showbiz Agenda also. He said there are some songs that there are some words in some songs. You have other words to replace it too. You have synonyms to replace it too. But a word ne benefit it. That is the true, like, raw form of music.
The composition,
yes.
The creation.
You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. Media dream fin e be boatopa. Should I mean offer replace it? Should I mean offer media dream fin e be boatopa?
Okashia entimin connect.
Entimin connect. You can't entimin have a level of impact. So that is how it is. But some people have lost themselves. Truly. Some people have lost it. And now, Sarkodie's advice, it doesn't even go for the likes of Fameye. It goes to the Kelvin Boy, the Honey Boy, those budding artists now feel no more ban. Because when you see you crack. It be more find like they've not found finding yourself from boy. So they are doing everything some, and it is normal with every musician. Hip life for by somewhere rapping like Tupac, somewhere rapping like Busta Rhymes, somewhere rapping like why until they found themselves. It is the same way. It is no crime for you to sound like somebody when you are bad.
Okay.
But the moment you find yourself, they know that this is you and stick to it. Because there are some people that love you because of the kind of things you say and how they can relate. International Shatta Church or no, yes, Shatta music. Yes, ABIO, you want to create a certain sound for him because you think, say, oh, and no, they be called Grammy. But Grammy, no, or Bizarre who say, okay, the person sitting on Grammy, no, be judging in your one, can the person relate? 2, what will be the returns?
Yes.
What will be the immediate returns? If the people here can relate and can give him the immediate returns and impact that will satisfy his pocket and his soul, then what again are we looking for? Because there are two things as creators that we are looking for in this world. One is to satisfy our soul.
Yes.
Interest first, then second, our pocket.
Yes.
Niyama mienu when they the most important thing. And sometimes there's internet artists be back at Charlie when ya award on fahu. His award or his satisfaction is how people are able to connect with what he has done. Appreciate it. And that is his level of joy. Until when he say, okay, the message that I wanted to send, at least obiati asi.
And one penny satisfaction.
No? Na se nipa no so tie na di sika ba ne botoma. We. But there are some artists that are going on different. You better just say, hey, sisi ade o releasing your ma. E was so de ko ha. E was so yesi. E was so yesi. E was so yesi. Yes.
That's what.
Oh, and you sisi a yenye ni say you. And you sisi a obo ni say ya emfa utunu wo twi mu a emfa utunu wo local language mu enko international. You decide you will be hwehwan sir, but why did you decide to write? And when you decided to write, what language did you can you freely express yourself in? It's not Sarkodie has always been stamping on cheating or local dialect and say, okay, you may push him to do whatever you think you want him to do, but majority of what he feels he wants to do will still be according to how he wants to do it. And people should not push others. For Fameye, I like the angle that he came from, because there are people that have also created, or like they are nyamia chomo achedi omutimi create alter egos. Omutimi feedino pepe. Yeah. Shatta has some. Wetimi create some level of alter egos. When you need him to be gangster, he is there.
Yeah.
When you need him to be corporate, he is there. When you need him to be political, he is there.
Yeah. Romantic Melissa.
He is there.
This is your cake.
They everywhere.
There are some people that are blessed like that, but there are some people that are also not blessed like that. So they will stand in a state of confusion. Say, okay, now they say when you are doing so, do commercial. But unfortunately, even the understanding of what commercial is, people don't understand. A man for Nina dream say, oh yeah, nyomna hate na commercial. That is not true. The moment you do a song and you put it out, it is commercial.
Yeah.
It is commercial.
Because odi kopesika.
Just that say beto yanto and ehona here. But the moment you do a song and you put it out, it is commercial. But a man for be create a different perception about commercial. I'm an artist say, oh yeah, nyom na hate pair na commercial. Tiebeka say we dey need commercial songs. Only na the award private songs. They are recognizing their private songs. Or yeah, not the sharing them now could see one of them. No. So for me, Sarkodie has spoken, and whoever can relate should relate. If you think you don't understand, let it be, because you see an industry obia they are officially say right,
and again surviving
first.
Yes,
you
have to survive first.
Survival.
Yeah,
survive.
Well, let's move in to do the very last story of the day, so we can run away from here. Now Romeo is on some Jandam agenda.
Jandam politics.
And where you may be Toma Chemo, not lawyer at the end, I've passed it through na Yapon and Janiso. Anytime there is something about Shatta Wale and you hear another Romeo, you know where the energy you know where the energy will go through. We like, you know, okay, Nana Romeo near Shatta ni energy na hana befa. And after Swedro's Gomwa Easter Carnival, of course, Shatta on the stage talked about free Abutrika, and I think we've had a beautiful conversation here, explaining why Shatta would be free, explaining why nobody can judge Shatta Wale for adding his voice to it. In fact, it is a legal thing to do. It is not illegal. It is not a crime. It is not wrong for him to do that. Yet, some people will still sit on radio and assume the position of having the best wisdom in the world. They will sit on radio and assume like omo pe and omo ye morally right. They know what is wrong and what is right. And I have such an example here in the studio for us to discuss. Jandam the other bar and she bejina hana ya bullet near their boom to a kosura betiana a saniba from say yo. What did Nana Romeo say? Let's go and listen to what he said. When I come back, Chemo best starting at Roland the Apple. Stay tuned.
Message we me send it the ama kwa okese any Shatta Wale in a very amicable manner. In fact, boni bia nim nemu mpanyimfo se de wotwasa no eya na edu bia wonim se na chiachia. Asem no me yesanka menka but ende manya course mienu from America. Asem yi ba yi wabra kwa okese any Shatta Wale nyina kwa ogomu akọ perform ye. Your boy and some more say event na successful no. Omumienu nyina make pronouncement ewo stage no so. Na honestly omudi kan kasa ye no memete ye na nya me de. Ba me decide say me nka ho asem until say enne me ye course mienu from America. Na me namfofo insem omo kan no ema me ye mu hye me and I'm say no, I need to address this. Said ye be ya ye be hunu what to do, going forward. Yen nyina yeti krom ha yenim se yenua ba ma bi wo Ghana ha ye frɛ na butrika office wedru ne ho aba asem me no kasei asem no wo Ghana ban sem wo mugusu a wo mo dane asem no ama wo mo decide se kwa de wo mo be extradite ne de nako America ne mom wo mo ma no 15 days say oni ne lawyers betumi apili so wo mo apili na bibia kokama won betumi agya no na fe America no wanya nko na wo mahwe na asem no motwa so nti 15 days ni mu a ne yegusu twene watwe yemu yenka bi nhye ena program a Easter mu e course wo gomu ano kwa kese ne Shatta Wale ebegina stage so mo perform no ensem afuru omo ano bae no krenya menim ni enye kwa kese se adwuma ni krom ha nti se boys yusu wana dwen edi ayi John yesi den tieni he o wo se adwuma ni krom ha enti se boys yusu wana dwen edi ayi John mo se den. So imagine say video we say America for no ehunu video yi na wo mama obi translate mo no munya ntiase na adwene ben na America for no bedwene enti kwa kase ama yehu say Ghana ha adwuma ni ha ema youth no enti youth no betimi ayusu o madwene e de ayi John ama John this guy den abromo ni yebusa senti abrofo no nya translation na wa ton abutrika na momo ade na momo ye free abu no momo nya kwanya kogina podium so performing na munya bibi papa bi anka nkire youth no na wo momo be kase wo munja masem adwuma ni kroma na boys no use one adwen edi beat system anasa edi you join momo say den kwa kase you are too grown for this. You are a brother. What you say? I love you and I respect you, but this statement is below the belt. Edu baby ana minim de eba bi mo ni so a omutumi kan sem bi mo. Me assure sensem bebre wo ho a mo ka wi a mo ni so timo a na mo busa mo say why did I say this? I don't know whether you said it under duress. I don't know, because why will you utter such a word? Say adwuma ni krom hantino boys use one adwen e de ayi John. Kwa kese why will you say this? Nti asemi ya yegusu a yeye mu hwehwemu yi. Nti abrofo no enya tape yi na obi translate mo pe. Nipa na mo ye free abu no. Don't you think that afemom na mu suma bu no akoto asemu? Tie de Shatta Wale so kaye. Ono kwa do didi atem nyina. Shatta, we love you. Nti se bibi bana ye kan ye bodi. Nobody hate you. Me, I'm one of the people I have genuine love for you. But I know so nchire say mo chia ye ntimi ntenemo. No. You see, when you get an opportunity to have so many people in front of you or perform more, se uni asem papa bi aka kire omanfo no a ebetumi asa kire mo ama omanfo na uni se no Jack yenkoye dwumaden a please shut up, don't talk. Ensem bebria mo keka no no kwanya mi anim ne dodo na nyansa ba kokura ni mo se okura no omo chiwo no na nka omo do ko ba bia nka nsem no kra mintimi nyusu e wo radio so foul words mintimi nka wa foul language ya besremo mo ye role model wo Ghana ha enipa bebre hwe mo so ebo mo bra ti se munni afutuo papa bia de mamma bunu na munka mo ntum na munye din na munja se mo baba ba kansem a eyensem hunu a se binyansem bia anim no it's not good. When your opportunity address it asem aba obetumi aka so menuanom and say the America for na ni abre no mesrem say so obi nam kwati kwa bi so ye no ma enya me pamocho obi antwe ne ho na e adwene ye ho no obi anante ne ho so. You say address the people well to omofo, but don't speak ignorantly. Say I said the esini kra no ye nti obi a case the mo ye push a boot re Canada na kwa America. Nobody will be happy.
Oh, Romeo in the studio. So with your hey, I can wakaso ba otoboa nothingness like she nim akweze egofobia mkaze oni paro should know you when him temane if you look him sharp no Romeo if you listen to it sharp you think like he's making so much sense.
What is Zigadian?
Zigadian.
You man.
Interestingly, Shatta also wrote something about this.
Free Nana Romeo.
Shatta wrote something. Shatta wrote that. So you didn't see me pray with my fans when I was on the stage, but you heard me talk about Butrika, right? The foolishness in that music industry is the reason government doesn't take us serious. They shut us. I bet to backward too. Shut us up to backward too. Why does it with the government? Time wasted. Hey, Nana Romeo. Jamu. Except that person me cannot they work and then nanka me here time for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
China trip that's my hot TV.
Time of going to there.
Yes.
Yeah, the best you now so what can hold there.
Hey.
Hey. As a campaign man Nana Romeo.
Which campaign be that?
Free Nana Romeo.
Are they? Why they?
From mental disorderliness. Hey, bro. I am saying this amicably.
Oh my God, Romeo. I say, I choose I agree. Every day.
Ninsem now can me no the have me some of these things when you say so why do you say asem bi beba now be can be say said the oka say onya ko nyina fa buchiri na say oye research kakra say utie say adi no ebiesi da esi ase na ye no adi ntukura na omoye sa na hwe say it make sense before you take a position but obekasa man ye say okura no unnim de o kan.
Then it makes it painful to listen to.
Exactly.
Yes.
When
you are listening to them, you go like,
say utie mu ye uhunu mu uye research na say obe first position na obi abon okay sa position we na wugina yenim say eho na wugina nti na okasa sa by tell na Romeo kasa de onim de oka enye abase position we no gina say ho no gina kra onim de oka na onya bibi a support no say o pese ye man example like omo ne namfofo say omo no mkasa wa America no say sankofo no one hand makasa tiango say omo ono mkasa mekani because me to me crofo omo ono mkasa wa America no say almost ye hwehwemu ansa na omo tunifo a enka ombehu say sad na Shatta ye no normal and legally and I said would in America and the money hard yes because unim say time ana PDD ne koso no ne try ne koso no na man for shirt ne shirt ekogina court no edan nanim ho atra nimu free didi any free puffy and so cry ho in fact 50 cent to cry be car say or suspect say didi etianko fu bika or to omo $20 an hour say omo mra me say free didi campaign and there were people in front of the court time omo inside court case in koso no na omo so gina nimu ho free didi sa ne Crawford na Romeo Crawford na omo advise no me gidi pa say either say omo ntie news ana say baby omo ye adwuma ni ntie omo nya time entie enhwe de ekoso nka ombe hu say de Shatta kwa kese ne adese ye normal ya de a omo a ompese ye nhwe omo nsua omo no kra no omo ye bi
fact
enenye say obi ahunu keke na ye say okay bia abutrika de na ne nkrofo bia ye nim omo hwa free didi campaign no ye bi
oh I see
osno so share da eye t-shirt na adade ye free didi
wow
trotro ho ne ma ne adade enti no enye se eba se ebia didi fans keke na ye there were prominent people no monzo ye free didi campaign
I see
the same thing na obe connected to Shatta and I say obe connected to kwa okese a obe ka say free abu na ensam na omo kan ye no o say omu nya adwuma enti no hwan na mpeska say omu ye adwuma peska o ha on say sa asem no de na akọ connect no man ye bad ono na Romeo to mpeska enti me kai na Romeo wo mpeska
o say de na adwen yi jon
ana odi na odi waduna yi jon enye waduna odi be yi jon anka wo
chebo kasa no ka
enye na aduna odi yi jon amanfo abetie de okan na
odi wadu yi jon kasa no kan no peta manfo agitu ze de okan
papa
but ete papa
e wa bra baby a wodi free ban kra no baby a na Romeo na de free ban the worst things ekoso ho sa free didi no ana make ono de case ni ekoso inside no mu gina ni mu campaign ye tuanko fu because mu magina nye de free didi free one campaign say omo ye sa de na enye eno na de ka case no but eno no emma attention put attention to the case especially when prominent influential people can be a man for adwene baso a man for starting busa questions a man for starting ne dey na call say na moye no and all those things and no that's the effect somebody like Shatta Wale kwa okese and others edibeba sa ensem nimu say o say Shatta Wale akoka say umpeska na mokra no say ye translate ya abrofo ye worse than that omo campaign mu ni de omo kan justification to leave somebody no omo ye worse than the Shatta Wale ni ya kana wo say issue
omo de enye dan
de ye ntimi kra nka no kra omo kan enu ti no ya say somebody like Nana Romeo osane enkrofo omuti America akasa ebe ba betina radio so akasa say anase ebia on say Ghana had yetimi ti Ghana by America or Ghana say enu bi dia
of course
because you Bremen New York you enkrofo omuti ho and ebia or
Canada you phrasing
Canada abrokuma Canada and no on the okaza or no bi America akaza obegwa na New York for no muti omuti bremanu enye sadia how can you talk to somebody or America still like when to me enya this simple campaign obi say or yama obi one can say okay we know say even elsewhere they do it but we don't want you to do it here and I make us say what here now we better take a position people who know that okay you have taken a position but you know what you are talking about and you be na Romeo here no onim they all can because baby our de baby example no and I make an the upper searching for free Diddy campaign, and I say searching for what some people even said about it. And I make 50 cents. Cry say or here a Diddy and I call man go for biscuit say or more campaign man. And you know somebody like 50 cents. Me fancy say nko na air can be. And then on pay butri kasem. And all can be a. And ka ebi obe accuse Shatta Wale say ade wakwaji abutri kasika na obe campaign ya mana na. Onko ka say it is not good. It is bad. You don't do this in Ghana. Ewa abra onim ze Ghana eno ane ye de bia on cancer because onim nana Romeo hu sa o ma ne ye say as America o mo nye sa o mo de case ni koso no na o mo ye omo ntwen say ye di case na wi ana say ye be di case no and nti no nana Romeo nim de oka and it is within their right. Shatta Wale's right to say whatever that he said on that stage. The same thing with Kwakese, and Nana Romeo should learn from it.
That's summarizing. That's summarizing.
I say until a mosquito lands on your scrotum, that is where you realize that it is not everything that is solved with violence.
My
point is, if you've not been through a certain situation before, that is when some of these things you me, I always say there are treatments and there are treatments, and there are unfair treatments. If you've ever been through a situation, only will be for one situation. Now your mom need different treatment for the same thing. You tend to understand sometimes some of these people's frustration.
Okay.
Me when Shatta did the free abutin a month for year and he's say boy now you be born here, he's condoning or he's supporting what. I was telling people say, you see, say free abu no. Say be paper bonia, say guy need the boning po and paper bonia guy need you. And as it stands, it is not even in your jurisdiction to convict him. You don't have the power.
No.
Neither do you have the power to free him. You can only share your opinion. You can only share your opinion. And pray, say, it doesn't contempt. That is what you can, that is the only thing you can do. And me, I always say sometimes some of these advocacies do not change the fact of whatever is going on, or the rules of whatever is going on. Obey them.
No noise can change it.
You go through the process. So when people
agrada satam no kokota na nim dida ne ko
neba kusun you see, when people enter into some of these situations, I would prefer say, okay, counter them with another argument. Let the person know, say, okay, let the person know why position no mujinano wrong.
Okay.
But when you come and say, okay, they are not making sense, they are not doing this, they are not, then they can equally give you that same reaction and tell you are also not making sense.
Okay.
Because some of the advocacies, some of them, even the processes that the people go through. The processes that the people go through. Some of them, the processes the people go through. So if you want to see it as, or see free abu ntino, maybe he is joining the bandwagon, then it means that whatever he even said on stage, you did not pay attention. You did not pay attention. In fact, and maybe I want tears cry. Because I'm asking myself, so, okay, Kwakese obi ejuma ni ho. Enti amanfo de omo adwin yi John mo se de wo say you don't agree with him, fair enough. But bisa mo say so bi di Kwakese anu echi no de na adwin ko yi obi John ni ye che na ya che Kwakese
ana nipa kron ye de ne ho be che na na
ye de ne ho be che no
ana nipa kron di onim se oyi obi John na wa ni John kwampa so a ye be che
ono ne ho be che. You see, If that is
until
the case,
Kwakwe Obia ni Obidon.
And unim say, Saka say your kind so it is subject to different interpretation.
Exactly.
Ebian say also yakajo say all the word being
Obidon.
It is very easy for anybody to sit somewhere and translate whatever you are doing in a different way. It is very easy. It is very said they were what's now how translating whatever they said on stage to be negative. That and the same thing Obisuka say okay, also the word being here man for John.
No my bishop.
In that aspect.
No more bet you.
You see, that is it. So if that is the case, fine.
Me and Akasawa America still you got it wrong. Me and
again, I mean, your money, sir, your money yet to say obi hu eka wo mremu a se nipa no ye bua ne kumfo se ye bua ne kumfo wedi bone no sa na yakoye hey ye se ya che no enye no ano ye ni na wie can't the person argue out can't the person also tell his side of the story since when an American say entoa and I'll be dreaming say, oh, whatever processes that the person may even be going through here, right? But sa to na una ujinemu and I'll be say, hey, say ye jina bonti ne dream say, oh, ye dia kwana kwaba. Sometimes even the process can even be some sort of punishment. And should the process be a punishment? That is another question that people would ask and they may not find answer. Until so be your advocacy, be a sit back. Relax, think about it deep. The pros and cons and ask yourself, okay, what will be the end benefit or how would this particular advocacy or protest affect whatever is going on? Before you throw in a word or two to say, okay, this person, let's trash whatever he's saying or let's add it to the conversation. And if it is not going to change anything, he prayed with his fans. He dashed people money. He dashed people phones. He did so many things. He entertained people, advised them. This is where you decided to land your energy. You had
because of Jandam.
You had so many things to say, but still,
or practice it.
But you decided, okay, me fana me the mad being amount for John. And that is what you did. Fair enough. But who said the tables can turn?
Okay. Yapon. Okay. Kwabla Tete Tosu. Oh, my guy. Yeah, he's my guy. Kwabla Tete Tosu. He's in America as well.
Yeah.
He says free speech in America is not a crime.
Ndisa nipa miensen ya omni na na Romeo kasa yi
America don't tell papa no America
e bi o mo tebre man yo
ana tio mo Canada ni bi
abele kuma Canada.
Okay, some of your message on Facebook then we close. K Mama Show says very deep analysis. Na Yoko Happy says that thing called Nana Romeo. Hey, Montumobo. Kumi the Bad Star says Bongo Nation, do research before you talk. Talk is cheap. Kwesila says, guys, someone give Stone Boy a car. The person you guys always insult him have received a brand new car. The more hate, the higher he goes. Okay. Now Yoko Happy says the food keke that Romeo. Ma Jill says my best show. Opoman Vibration says, when did free someone become a crime? When they arrested Chairman Untumi and the whole ministers, lawyers, MPs, cabinet ministers stormed Yoko office with placards saying the same free Chairman Untumi. That one there, a problem. But for Abutrika side there, it is worsening the case. They just hate Wale Keke, so anything he does be a problem. Now Yoko says, since Abeku gives his seat to that guy has dropped the bar too low. Now Yoko Happy says, it's life. If life can buy for hello, bull. Okay, Mantia say yes, sir. Opoman Fabre says, bro, if Anka he read the post Abutrika lawyer posted on social media, Anka, you go understand why Shatta Wale said that. Abutrika lawyer said the statement Yoko released, talking about that $8 million in charges with so many charges. It's not a case. They are dealing in court. It's about $50,000 and $13,000 matter. They are dealing in court. FBI didn't charge him for any $8 million. So Yoko is misinforming the public and try forcing many charges on the Abutrika, and that be why the same thing they did to Shatta Wale too when they came for his Lambo. The charges they charged him was different from the court case they were dealing with and different from FBI statement. And it pained him so if he sees that what they did to him, they are doing same thing to Abutrika, it will pain him for Abutrika too. That's why he added his voice to it. And bro, let us be real to ourselves. Small. If I can be a family member and they are doing this to him, it no go pain you. It go pain him.
Yeah.
Family member self far. If even friends self.
On YouTube, Ni Azuma Abba.
Okay.
All my detail about what happened in Didi's case, like I was saying.
Oh, okay. Nia Zuma says, Kanye West was also in the courtroom defending and supporting Diddy. A lot of the celebrities were posting free Diddy on their IG.
When I be out America,
and Senda to put that case said, Brother Sammy, I beg you, please tell our King Shatta to stop joining those idiots on their podcast. It's killing our spirits. I said to them, who say, Papa. Bibi fine. And then I'm going to hi. Well, let's end it here for tomorrow. We'll start our weekend and we'll sure meet up in China in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So just 2 weeks. We'll be in China for just 2 weeks. So link up, and let's see what we can do. Fund them, link up. Thank you, Chemo, for coming. Thank you, Roland and Martin, to the producers. Theophilus, the gods, there's that.